Welcome back. I'm really excited to share this tool with you. It's something that virtually everyone finds helpful. Most of these work about 80% of the time. The self-holding that we're going to go over right now is, gosh, people just either they love it or they don't like it at all. In order for work to really integrate, in order for us to really take all the work that we do, all the somatic, psycho-emotional work that we do, really on and live with it, let it live in our body. We can know things up here, right? But it's really different to know things in here. It's really different, right? When your body knows something. And so for all the work you do to really live in your body, you need to be grounded, right? You need to be present for that work to really settle in, right? And so this self-holding exercise can really help us get present with our body in a way that helps our work integrate, helps the somatic work you do, or the psycho-emotional work you do, whatever you're working on, it helps it settle, helps it ground in. Like a basic principle is you need to be grounded for work to really integrate, if that makes sense. So I'm sharing this as one of the top 5 tools that you need to have, because it's not only grounding you into yourself, bringing you into your senses to yourself, but it also is pretty inherently deactivating, right? Like most of us like to be held, and being held gives us a sense of container, whether it's self-holding or someone else is holding us. And again, if that's not you, it's just there's other stuff going on. It could be your attachment system, it could be a trauma response. We talk about that in the course. But for those of you that do enjoy it, right, it can be incredibly containing. And developing containment is one of the most important skills you can have, right? Containment means, okay, here this pain or this thing I'm struggling with exists in this particular place in my body, right? Like our kind of fundamental container is our whole body. Sometimes we can go, okay, this thing exists in my body, but it's not everywhere else, right? The sense of containment. It's like, okay, I can feel it, it's here, right? This is our container. And then within our body, we can have all these other little containers. An organ can be a container, a muscle can be a container, any little section of our body can be a container. And then within our muscle can be another container. So it can be really helpful to contain whatever dysregulation is there. And the self-holding helps you do that in a fundamental way. There's ways to have more nuanced containers you can work on, but for this tool, I want you to really develop your body as a container. And so how I usually like to teach this is simply to do a number of these holdings, like a number of different placements of your hands on your body, and I'll run through a number of them with you. So you do that first. And so what you can do is put one hand on your stomach, and one hand on your forehead, and you see how that feels. Usually you can tell in the first few seconds if you like it. And then one hand stomach, one hand on your chest. You can play with where on your chest. I just don't want to touch the mic. That one feels really, that usually isn't nice for me, but right now that's really nice for me. You can play with 2 hands on your head, in this position or this position. A lot of us overthinkers really like this one. And just feel the connection. It feels good, right? You can do right hand under left arm because it's closer to your heart. Left hand over right arm, and hug yourself. And let your shoulders drop. I'm not going to drop it because I have a microphone, but let your shoulders drop, or let your elbows drop onto your body, and feel the contact of that, the support, right? And you can even cross your arms and see how that one feels. That's a containment, and you're actually protecting your vital organs. You're actually physically safer when you do that, right? So play with which position you kind of like the most, and it can change hour to hour, right? It can change. Play with the different ones you like, and then give yourself a minute. Like once you got it, then notice the contact of your hands. Really become aware of the contact of your hands in your body. What's that feel like for your skin to receive the contact of your hands? Can you feel the warmth? Your hands are most likely giving off some kind of warmth. Maybe they're cold, but see if you feel the warmth. There it is. I was waiting for my body to have a down-regulating effect, like for that deeper breath. Right? And then once that happens, or maybe you don't get the deeper breath, but you notice your shoulders dropping, try to notice some nuance of settling. You can keep your hands there, Notice how your body is settling, what feels good about it. And try to relax into that feeling. Try to let it relax even further. Shoulders relaxing, tension in your stomach, letting go, whatever it might be. But enjoy it. That's one of the main things. And then a lot of times as you're doing that, the body starts to rock, or it wants to rock if you let it, or sway, might sway side to side. You might start to feel like you're sinking. And sometimes those things, when you notice them, they can freak you out a little bit, like, well, I'm not telling my body to do this, it's just doing it. But I would invite you to actually drop all that story of what's happening and just feel how that swaying or rocking is. Like if it's soothing, great. Just let yourself be with it. Relax into it. Deepen, deepen, deepen. Let yourself settle more and more and more. Right? That's a lot of the profundity of this tool, and you can use it whenever. Like you can get creative with it too. So if you're in a meeting, maybe you can put a hand one place on your body and it doesn't look funny. Right? You can do it anywhere. You can even give yourself some containment with your hands in your pockets. Nobody can see, but you just feel the presence there, and it reminds your body, here I am in time and space, right? Trauma, nervous system dysregulation hijacks us out of the present again. So this is another way to come back into the present, down-regulate. I'm here. I'm safe now. Most of the time we're actually safe now. If you're ever in a situation you're not safe, get out of there. Absolutely, you just got to go, and then feel the safety, right? Sometimes it's just somebody we see is triggering, right? And we can't really down-regulate with that person around. So you just get out of the situation, then go down-regulate. Could be the bathroom, could be wherever, but most of the time we're actually in safe situations. So it's really important to find these ways to communicate that to the body, and that really helps. That helps long-term nervous system regulation. All right, that was great. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Really am enjoying this. I hope you are as well.